If you live in Minnesota and are thinking about protecting your retirement savings with physical gold, this video will walk you step by step through how to buy a gold IRA in Minnesota and what retirees should understand before making a move. This is especially relevant if you're retiring in the Twin Cities after a career in corporate leadership, engineering, or medical technology, working in Rochester within the healthcare ecosystem around the Mayo Clinic, or living in Duluth in the Iron Range after decades in mining, manufacturing, shipping, or heavy industry. Minnesota retirees operate in a unique financial environment with strong corporate sectors, stable public employment, and one of the higher state tax structures in the country, with significant retirement balances and concerns about long-term financial security. Many retirees are exploring ways to diversify beyond traditional market assets. A gold IRA is one strategy some Minnesota retirees consider to help preserve wealth and hedge against market volatility. Before we go any further, I need to make a clear disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered tax, legal, or financial advice. Every retirement situation is unique. Tax laws change, estate planning rules evolve, and your income sources may differ significantly from someone else in your county. Always consult a qualified financial advisor, tax professional, or retirement specialist before moving money from any retirement account. As I was researching this topic, I leaned heavily on educational materials from firms that specialize specifically in gold IRAs, including Augusta Precious Metals. They focus a lot on investor education rather than hype, which is helpful when you're dealing with something as serious as retirement planning. I'll leave a link to their free educational guide in the description below if you want more details. One of the biggest reasons gold is being considered in Minnesota is what many people call the high tax squeeze. Minnesota has one of the highest state income tax structures in the United States, with the top marginal rate reaching roughly 9.85%. Unlike some states that provide broad exemptions for retirement income, Minnesota taxes distributions from traditional IRAs, 401ks, and even some pensions at standard income tax rates. For retirees who spent decades building significant retirement balances, this means that withdrawals can face a substantial tax burden at the state level in addition to federal taxes. Over the course of a long retirement, that combination can gradually reduce the purchasing power of retirement income. When you consider how this affects long-term financial planning, the impact becomes clear. Imagine a retiree withdrawing $70,000 per year from retirement accounts. A meaningful portion of that income may be lost to state and federal taxes before it ever reaches the retiree's checking account. That dynamic pushes many individuals to look for investment strategies that can maintain purchasing power even after taxes. Gold historically plays a role in portfolios as a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation. In a high-tax state like Minnesota, maintaining real purchasing power after taxes becomes just as important as generating investment returns. Another major factor influencing retirement decisions in Minnesota is the state's growing awareness of a retirement savings gap. Surveys conducted around the rollout of the Secure Choice Retirement Program showed that approximately 61% of adults over the age of 50 are concerned about outliving their savings. In response, the state created the Secure Choice Program, launch in 2026, and require employers without retirement plans to enroll workers in state-managed retirement savings accounts. While this program aims to help workers who lack employer-sponsored retirement plans, many professionals who already have large 401k balances are focused on a different challenge. Their concern is not simply saving more money, but protecting the wealth they have already accumulated. For these individuals, the conversation often shifts toward preservation and downside protection. After decades of contributing to retirement plans and building substantial balances, the goal becomes protecting those assets from market volatility, inflation, and economic shocks. Gold historically functions as a stabilizing asset within diversified portfolios because its value does not depend on the performance of any one corporation, industry, or stock market index. It's important to clarify something fundamental about gold IRAs. A gold IRA is not a Minnesota-specific account. It is a federal retirement account governed by the Internal Revenue Service under Internal Revenue Code Section 408M. That section of the tax code defines which precious metals qualify, what purity levels are required, and how those metals must be stored in order to maintain tax advantage status. These rules apply uniformly across every state in the country. A gold IRA functions within the same tax-deferred framework as a traditional IRA, but instead of holding stocks, bonds, or mutual funds, the account holds IRS-approved physical precious metals. Let's talk about where Minnesota Gold IRA funding typically comes from. One of the largest sources is the corporate and medical technology sector in the Twin Cities and Rochester. Companies such as Target, 3M, Best Buy, Medtronic, and the Mayo Clinic employ tens of thousands of executives, engineers, physicians, and administrators. These professionals often accumulate significant retirement savings through employer-sponsored 401k or 403b plans. Over time, these accounts can grow into substantial portfolios, heavily concentrated in equities tied to corporate performance. When individuals retire from these organizations, they often roll their retirement accounts into traditional IRAs to gain more flexibility in how their assets are allocated. Some choose to place a portion of those funds into a gold IRA to diversify beyond stock market exposure. Public employees represent another major group exploring this strategy. Members of the Public Employees Retirement Association, the Minnesota State Retirement System, and the Teachers Retirement Association typically receive defined benefit pensions that provide a baseline retirement income. However, many of these workers also participate in the Minnesota Deferred Compensation Plan, commonly known as the AM&DCP 457B. These supplemental retirement accounts are fully exposed to the stock and bond markets. Upon retirement, the balances can be rolled into an IRA, where retirees have more control over their investment choices. Allocating a portion of those funds into a gold IRA provides diversification outside traditional financial markets. Another unique group of retirees in Minnesota comes from the Iron Range region of northern Minnesota, including Duluth and surrounding communities. These retirees often spent their careers in mining, shipping, and heavy manufacturing industries, tied to natural resources and global commodity markets. Here's how buying a gold IRA works, step by step. The first step is opening a self-directed IRA with an IRS-approved non-bank custodian. These custodians specialize in alternative assets and ensure your account follows IRS regulations. The second step is funding your account, usually through a direct rollover or transfer from an existing 401k, 403b, 457 plan, or TSP. It's important to emphasize a direct, trustee-to-trustee rollover to avoid the mandatory 20% IRS withholding tax and to keep the process smooth with any relevant tax authorities. The third step is selecting IRS-approved investment-grade metals. Gold must meet a minimum purity of 0.995, and silver must meet a minimum purity of 0.999. The final step is storage. The gold is owned by your IRA, not by you personally, and it must be stored in an IRS-approved third-party depository under the custody of your account. This ensures compliance with federal regulations, protects your investment from personal liability, and guarantees that your metals are properly secured. Now, let's look at a few Minnesota-specific considerations. Minnesota generally exempts most 0.99 purity bullion bars and rounds from the state sales tax, which can exceed 6.875% depending on local areas. However, the taxation of some sovereign coins has been inconsistent, which led lawmakers to introduce House File 881 in 2025 to clarify and expand the exemption so coins would be treated the same as bullion. For investors buying metals personally in Minnesota, this can sometimes create confusion or unexpected taxes, depending on the product. Gold IRAs work differently. Metals are usually shipped directly to an approved out-of-state depository. such as facilities in Delaware or Texas. Because the metals are not delivered within Minnesota, this structure typically avoids the state's sales tax rules. Another factor is Minnesota's state estate tax. The exemption threshold is $3 million per individual for the 2025 and 2026 tax years, with rates ranging from about 13% to 16% on estates above that amount. In areas like the Twin City suburbs, where property values and retirement accounts can be large, some retirees may approach this limit. Since physical gold held in an IRA still counts toward total estate value, proper estate planning is important for investors with significant assets. There is also a tax point worth noting about Social Security. Minnesota taxes Social Security benefits, but recent legislation created a large income-based subtraction for many retirees. For the 2025 tax year, benefits are fully exempt for married couples with adjusted gross income below about $108,000, and for single filers below about $84,000. Strategic retirement planning can help retirees stay under these limits. Because gold IRAs are tax-deferred, withdrawals can be timed carefully, which may help maintain eligibility for this Social Security subtraction. So who is this strategy designed for? In Minnesota, it often appeals to professionals, like Medtronic engineers, or corporate executives with large 401k balances who want protection from market volatility. It can also interest Minnesota state workers using the MNDCP 457B plan who want diversification beyond traditional funds, as well as Iron Range retirees who prefer tangible assets like commodities. The common theme is tax planning and wealth preservation. In a high-tax state like Minnesota, many retirees look for ways to diversify portfolios and protect purchasing power. A gold IRA is not a replacement for pensions, Social Security, or disciplined planning, but it can be one component of a diversified retirement strategy focused on long-term financial stability. If you want to learn more, Augusta Precious Metals offers a free educational guide that explains how gold IRAs work, the potential risks and fees involved, and whether this strategy makes sense for your situation. The guide walks through the rollover process, storage requirements, and common mistakes to avoid, helping you decide whether this strategy fits into your broader retirement plan. There's no obligation, it's purely informational. You can click the link in the description box below this video to grab the free guide and learn more about protecting your retirement with physical gold.